Funny how despite the thing being made of wood, we can't really go past that. This is also one of the few things that I like to, a foreshadowing moment. The moment where you get to see where you're going to go before hell breaks loose. We are going to go through this path. I do have to complain about the slight weirdness of the level design though. Like I said before, Leon didn't really care about architecture. Now, ask me something. How would you think a car would pass through these quote-unquote roads? How? How do they turn? Yeah, is the car like a mini car or something? Is it Is it like one of those toy cars that you control with a radio thing? It's definitely not a road that can be used by a car though, because if a car tries to turn that, it's gonna end badly. I mean, I get if you're gonna retexture it as a plain road, you know, just for people to walk to, but it's literally roads. And even then, behind that gate is trucks and cars, which means that this road can very much be used by cars. Would very much be used by cars. And it's really noticeable. More grenades here. Don't really need them right now. Probably gonna have to. Okay, now let me ask you guys something. Does this scene look familiar to you? Yeah, it's White Forest. We're here. Somehow. It's White Forest. It's clearly White Forest. We've got the White Forest monitors. And the detonator thing. And the rocket. And even the elevator. And then downstairs is White Forest. Why? And the antline fell through the floor. That's lovely. That's lovely indeed. And then... See, this is White Forest. This is complete, utter White Forest. Give me a moment. Yep. I knew they're gonna do that. See, this is the place where Magnussen was talking all of the bollocks about his own creation. White Forest, even with the whiteboard. I have absolutely no idea why Leon did this. Maybe because the map existed and he wants to get some use out of it. I don't know. It's definitely not White Forest though. Definitely not White Forest. Okay, this is the part where it's not White Forest. I do find it strange though. Why is it necessary to use an already existing... Okay, here we go. The foreshadowing moment I said to you guys about. We're here. Yep. Somehow we're here. Okay. On-site enemy spawning. Look at those floating weapons. In a few moments, spawning. There we go. Enemy spawns. I spotted that a mile away. Now I'm just gonna wait here a bit, despite all the kick-ass music and such. I'm gonna focus fire on the combines first though. Hi guys. I swear to God, Leon's spawning shenanigans is just going to never end at this point. Why did I decide to switch to a pistol? I have no idea. There we go. I think there's a couple of supplies around here. I'm just gonna grab them up quick and go. See, look at that. Trucks and cars. Imagine them going through the road and trying to turn. How? How are they turning? You can't. How? How, Leon? How? This road is too small. Oh dear, oh dear. You know what's even worse? There's already scales on how the roads will have worked, and Leon didn't use it. I do wonder though, if the roads are actually like an afterthought. Maybe this entire place was made first, but then Leon thought that this place could use some roads, but unfortunately he didn't find enough room for it, so had to like improvise. I do appreciate the fact that the roads splits are, well, correct. Look at this. It isn't like a haphazard road split. It's literally done well. It's pretty done well. You can almost see the seams that Leon used to separate the brushes, so that the texture would look just right, so that they don't screw up. Look at that. And look at that, it passed through there. Yep. This is what I really like about mods and maps that do pay attention to details like that. This is why I have such a mixed feeling for the closure. I like it, but at the same time I feel like I don't like it. It's like I'm drinking coffee, and it's a very good coffee, but there isn't sugar in it. The coffee tastes very good, but because there's no sugar in it, it tastes like, like it's not coffee. Like, do people actually like coffee without the sugar? Well, I'm sure there probably is. I mean, there's people who like eating rats. I mean, no doubt people are gonna like eating coffee without sugar. I'm pretty sure there are people who like drinking coffee without water as well. Yeah, just straight up. Eat those coffee. Eat those coffee like beans. Eat the coffee beans. Or they eat coffee-based candies. No idea why that happened. And Magnuson has no eyes. Again.
Gordon.
Okay, now he has eyes.
There you are. I see you didn't find Dr. Kleiner. I just found a document that Kleiner sent to me yesterday. In it, he describes an attack on the launch platform by a new kind of headcrabs and infected zombies. Kleiner seems to think that the Combines built a secret laboratory under City 18 near the launch platform, and that something has gone wrong there. Maybe he did go there to investigate. City 18 was evacuated by the Combines, and this could be the reason. You have to find a way into the city, but be careful. The Combines shoot everyone who tries to get in. The document said something about the entrance to the lab can be found nearby the gas station outside. Could you see if you can find a way into the lab and look for Kleiner there?
Despite the glass being gone and there's literally no window, I cannot jump through it. Very well. Okay. Just another cutscene about to pop up. Let me just break this. Some ammunition that I'm not gonna ever need. Just gonna look at the garage there, because immediately a couple of soldiers gonna go through there. This is cool. This looks really good. I am in awe sometimes of the scenery done in the closure. Especially when at the later chapters, at the snow parts, it's really atmospheric. It's just buggered by all of this nonsense. Why, Leon? Why do you have to bugger up your mod with the little things? This mod is beautiful. Like, look at this scenery. This isn't just some random douchebag who decided to make stuff in gold source in his spare time. This is someone who did this with love, with heart. You put this in you put this in Half-Life 2 or the episodes, and no one will notice. Well, at least given the right atmosphere, that is. There's even ambient sounds, like the chirping of the crickets. Well, it's gone now, but yeah, you guys heard that before. Oh no, it appears again. See, some wind would have been nice, but you know, you can't really go very much with the sound effects in this engine. Like, see, even the things that we're not go through, there's still effort put into them. Look at that. Even got the cables going through them. Truly, truly fantastic. It's a real shame that so many things drag it down. You know, if it wasn't for me doing this Remod, I wouldn't have actually finished the closure. Believe it or not, so much things, the little things that drag it down, that I just can't. And you know, I feel terrible. I feel terrible because Leon has already done this, all of this work. He did this 6 years in his free time, and he released this for free. Prospect was just a couple of maps, and the guy released it for like $10. But this, 35 huge maps, and the guy didn't ask for crap. Like, look at this. Will Prospect do something like this? No. And it's a real shame.